Welcome back to your local hobby shop. Back at it again with another wrestling action figure review. And today we continue our review, or actually finish off our review of WWE Mattel Elite Series 126 with Penta and first time in the line, El Grande Americano. And oh man, this Penta looks good already, but one of my most anticipated figures when he was announced. Of course, I missed out on the Defining Moments Penta, but let's see what this Penta has to offer. Enough chatting, though. Let's get into the packaging for you mint on card folk on there. And let's go over Penta's packaging first. There you see a nice render of him on the side. I have my live action shot. And nice live action shot of him on the back. And let's see what it says on the blurb here. From Mexico City, Mexico. Height 5 feet 1 inch. 11 inches. Weight 207 pounds. And the finisher, the ever devastating Penta driver. Cero Miedo. Penta showed zero fear in the Raw ring on February 17, 2025, defeating Pete Dunne, even with outside interference from Ludwig Kaiser. All right, and that's Penta's packaging. And on to El Grande Americano. First time in line. Live action shot of him on the side, and a nice render of him on the other side. And let's see what it says on the blurb here on the back. From Gulf of America. Height 5 foot 8 inches, weight 202 pounds, finisher the flying headbutt. Career highlight, a speed champion. After being blackballed by his enemies, the legendary luchador returned to bring honor and glory back to Lucha Libre for WrestleMania 41. All right, and without further ado, let's break these guys out of the packaging and see what they're all about in 3, 2, 1. And here you see El Grande Americano out of his packaging, looking pretty cool. And, of course, looking pretty cool. Anyways, I don't know what I'm going on. Anyways, let's get into his accessories first. He doesn't come with a lot. Only comes with 2 C grip hands. Yeah, I don't know what I was going to say. I can't speak tonight. Very tired after a long day at work. Anyways, moving on to the figure itself. Yeah, that's all his accessories. He doesn't come with much. But let's move on to the figure itself, of course. And going on to the face sculpt. Very nice detail on the mask. Very nice sculpting on the mask. As you can see, this is a solid figure just based on the mask alone. It's pretty cool. And then let's get into the rest of his attire. Of course, he's got the red, yellow, and or just the red and yellow, and a little bit of white here with the flames and everything. He's got these little tassels on the side, like on his attire. He's got the same colored knee pads, and those look nice. Looks very toyetic. He's got some tassels here as well, and then some black boots with some red tint. Very nice attire, very colorful, very toyetic, with the mask and the singlet alone here, and I'm digging it. Onto his articulation, he can, move the full 360. Nice movement on the head as well. You can go, you can pretty much look up when you need him to. Going on to the articulation on the arms, full 360 on the arms. Yep. Double jointed arms. Yep. There we go. T-pose, how's he do on that? Yep, oh, smooth like butter. And then how about the rib crunch? Oh, very nice. Just the right amount of, I guess, looseness you want with a rib crunch. Because you don't want too loose, right? Because then if it's too loose, then he'll just swing around like that, and it's not doing that. Waist swivel is there. How about the legs? Up. Uh-oh. And this is the first time we've encountered this in this line where he's having some factory issues here. From good old Nam. He cannot really get this leg up, as you can see. How about the right leg? Yes, he can for that. And how about the splitsies? Again, right leg's fine, left leg isn't. Oh, no. Again, your mileage may vary on that, though. Double jointed knees. Yep. And the nice thing, of course, knee pads don't hinder movement. That's a plus from me. Boot rotation or calf rotation. Yep. Oh, and the tassels move with him on the calf rotation here, a boot cut rotation. Yep, he can rock the foot up and down, the ankle rockers here. And I thought he was gonna have toe articulation. He does not. But besides that one factory issue on that one leg, a very good figure here from Mattel. And before we move on though to Penta, let's do some El Grande Americano comparisons here. Now, of course, I'm using Chad Gable here because they have similar body types, but no way they're the same person, right? Wink, wink. But anyways, Yeah, but oh, this is interesting actually. If we look here, I actually know they're the same height, but from this angle, they look like they're different heights. But as you can see, uh, not too much difference here in the mold and everything, and the formula they use. So yeah, and that's your El Grande Americano comparisons. Let's move on to Penta. And here we see the figure everyone's been looking forward to this line. It's this red and white and black attack Penta. Very reminiscent of the Chicago Bulls. Maybe that's why I like it so much. Grew up a Chicago Bulls fan. But yeah, again, probably the strongest figure in this series so far. And of course, stay tuned to the end of this video as we will be doing some Series 126 rankings. So stay tuned for that. But let's get into Penta first. Only accessories he comes with, and it's going to be kind of disappointing, is the C-grip hands. Yeah, they decided not to give him any Cero Miedo hands. They just gave him the, the walk, entrance walk hands, where he's doing this fancy little walk, his smooth operator walk, whatever you want to call it. And that's it. And of course, this may count accessory, and I think you can pop off the faceplate here. Let me see. Oh, yep, it will pop off. But of course, that only works like you want to get the tongue out or something like that. You'd have to have the defining moments Penta, or I think even the basic Penta, the mouthpiece comes off. But yeah, them's the breaks on that. And I don't have the defining moments Penta. I'm gonna look to get my hands on it though. But anyways, onto Penta himself. Let's get into the head sculpt. Very accurate, very cool looking. It's Penta. You can tell it's Penta from a mile away. A lot of detail here on the mask. Really digging this mask and everything. Very colorful, very toyetic. And yep, he's got the red, white, and black attack going on. And how about the tattoos? Very nice detail on the tattoos. Wow, what great work on this figure. This might be one of my favorite figures I have reviewed this year just from looking at the head sculpt and the deco alone. Let's move on to his tire. Again, red, white, and black attack. It's going to pop on a shelf. And of course, I'm a little biased too. Red's my favorite color. But yeah, just a really great attire to put into figure form. And maybe one of my favorite tires from Penta of all time here. And of course, he's got the black and red gloves, the white wrist tape. Same thing with the tights. What does it look like under there? Looks again, you got the red tights with the white design here. This cool little design here, and then you got the red and white boots with the black kick pad with the white tint. Just what a great attire and what a great figure overall from head to toe. How about the articulation though? Because yep, okay, and then wow, those arms are smooth like butter. Those nice full 360 rotation. Can do the T-pose. The shoulders aren't too tight. That's really good. That cut back. How about can Penta do the full 360? Can he do the Exorcist? Yes, he can. How about the rib crunch? All right, it's a decent rib crunch. It's not too loose, not too tight. I don't think. But it's nice. Hey, he's gonna get a lot of range of motion with that. Waist is okay. Waist is there. There you go. Oh man, how about the boots? How about, can he get up the legs? Yes, he can. However, this part right here kind of hinders the movement almost, but still, no, it's smoother than our last figure though that we reviewed. Oh, nice thigh cut there. That's not too tight. And then the splitsies. Oh wow, he's very flexible in the splitsies department. Actually, let me try this one more time. Yeah, he doesn't get up too much, but at least this doesn't kick down. Doesn't feel like you're going to break it off if you lift it up too high. So yeah, he can get the legs up with a big boot. Double joint knees. Yep. No hindrance by knee pad. Good, good. Oh, I forgot that. Double joint arms. Or did I already do that? Anyways. Yep, boot cut rotation here. It's what you call it. I don't know. Or calf cut. And then ankle rockers on the feet. This feet to move up and down. And there you go. No toe articulation on this one. But yeah, a really good figure. A really good Penta figure here by Mattel. And well, let's get on to some Penta comparisons. For some Penta figure comparisons, we're comparing him. I thought it'd be interesting to compare him to his AEW Unrivaled Series 2 figure, which was his first AEW Jazzwares figure. And of course, not too much different, but I will say I think Mattel did a little bit better job on the face sculpt. But the Unrivaled Jazzwares one is very solid as well. As you can see, the face sculpt is very accurate on the both of them. How about height? Okay, the Jazzwares one is a little bit taller. But that was one of the issues with the. That is one of the issues with the Jasmine lines, that they're not always completely accurate to scale, but they're still very solid figures. But yeah, I gotta give the advantage to the Mattel Penta here, as it's a little bit better on the detail, but yeah, but both are very solid figures. But again, advantage goes to Mattel. But yeah, a really great Penta figure. And now let's get to our Elite 126 rankings. And so here we go, our Elite Series 126 rankings coming up right now. If you made this far in the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I thank you for watching. But anyways, back to what we're supposed to do. Well, it's not so tough to rank, and yet it's going to be tough to rank when we get in the top. And, well, I'm going to say, starting with number 6, I think and again, just because a figure is ranked in dead last in this ranking doesn't mean it's the worst figure ever, and just because it's ranked number 1, it doesn't mean it's the best figure Mattel has ever made. Again, and this is just more like least favorite to favorite in this series. I don't think any of these figures are particularly terrible, but again, moving on though, number 6, I gotta give it to Big Jim here. Yeah, while the attire is great and everything, just that face sculpt is just too goofy for me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It is a fine figure and articulation and stuff like that, but it's just his head sculpt is not very accurate. And I thought, yeah, just my opinion though. Number 5, I'm going to go with the bouncy boy himself, Javon Evans. Great articulation. Attire comes with a cool cloth t-shirt. I like the hair sculpt, but another one that it just looks like it's too goofy with that smile. It looks like he got possessed by the Smile Demon from the Smile movies. Him and Big Jim here, like I said in their review earlier on in the week. Oh, next one. Who should be number 4? I'm going to go number 4 here. I'm going to go Roman Reigns, your OTC here. Very solid Roman Reigns figures, though I think there are better Roman Reigns figures out there. He's got great articulation. The head sculpt's great. Comes with Ulafala. And yeah, that is my number 4. Now here, number 3, I think I'm going to go with Roxanne Perez here. Oh, look how short she is compared to the guys. But she is very short in real life. No offense, Roxanne. But I think this is a great figure. I'm not sure if other people will rank her as high, but she is my number 3 in this line. Great cloth accessory with the entrance jacket. Great articulation. Great attention to detail on her attire. And a really good face sculpt, in my opinion. Though I've heard some people don't like this face sculpt. I don't know why, because it looks just like her. Oh, let's see. I don't want her. Oop. Making sure she doesn't knock anybody over. Now, number 2. This is a tough one. I'm going to have to go with El Grande Americano at number 2. Great face sculpt on the mask and great attire and everything. Great actually, that's probably why he's not the top one, is because that this leg right here, the left leg, has the Vietnam factory issue. So that's the only. It's minor points because, again, your mileage may vary on that. Your legs may work perfectly. But yeah, number 2, Grande Americano, a really good first time in the line figure. So that only leaves number 1, though really, I don't think anybody was really surprised. This is a lot of people's favorite figure right now, and it's Penta. Yeah, Penta, just a great figure, great attire, very toyetic. Red really pops, and great articulation and everything. The only minor thing is, yeah, he doesn't come with Cerro Miedo hands and some switchable faceplates there. But yeah, and that is your Elite Series 126 rankings. That does it. Another Elite Series review in the books here at your local hobby shop. I think this was a very solid line overall. Just, yeah, a couple of figures were flawed with the head sculpts there. But the rest of the line is a very solid line, and this Penta figure is going to be a contender for Figure of the Year, I think, along with that El Grande Americano. And my personal books, that Roxanne Perez could probably contend for Figure of the Year as well, as she may be a sleeper figure in this line. But yeah, and that does it. Thanks to those who watch. You can be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you made this far in the video, you are a real one. I appreciate your support. And but let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this line as a whole? Is Penta your favorite figure in this line? Is he your least favorite? What's your favorite? What's your ranking of this set? Let me know in the comments below. Are you going to skip this whole line? Are you going to scoop up some of these guys and gals in the scale here. You're going to skip it all together, wait for Elite 127, see what's going on. Let me know in the comments. And until next time, this is your local hobby shop signing out, and peace.